You may have heard of lymphatic drainage as a treatment for the arm or the leg. But what about lymphatic drainage for the brain? My name is Kelly. I am a certified lymphedema therapist and a cancer physical therapist. And in this video, I'm going to share a step-by-step routine of how to do lymphatic drainage to help drain the waste and toxins from the brain. So fairly recently in 2012, researchers discovered the glymphatic system in the brain. Now, to keep it simple, I'll say that it's just like the lymphatic system for the body, but specifically for the brain. The lymphatic system in our body is more well known as a system of drainage to help remove toxins and waste from the body. The glymphatic system in the brain helps to clear out toxins and waste for the brain, just in the same way. This is really promising information because researchers are now moving on how to help support this system to treat chronic fatigue and brain-related conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. If you want to learn more about this and hear it explained, then check out my video on what the glymphatic system is and treatment options for it, which I will link up above here. But in this video, we're going to otherwise dive into one of the current at-home treatments for stimulating the systems with lymphatic drainage. Before I begin, be sure to always speak with your doctor for personalized treatment, as this is general education only, and also ask them for clearance for any health concerns. So let's get into it. Based on what is suggested with the glymphatics in the brain, they drain to the cervical lymphatics in our head and neck area. So we're going to focus on this area with support from the deep lymphatics where the fluid returns to the heart. So the first thing we want to do is to make sure we keep everything stimulated where all of the fluid from the brain has to go to, because if this is clogged, it's just going to back everything else up. So let's take 3 big deep breaths to stimulate that full system. So hand on the belly, take a nice big deep breath in and out. Big breath in and out. And one more, nice big deep breath in and out. Good. Next, what we want to do is stimulate the lymph nodes that are in the cervical area. So we have some that are right around the collarbone or clavicle at the base of the neck, and then we have some that are right below around the ears and underneath that upper jaw. We want to stimulate those because all of the fluid has to drain through it. So taking our full hand directly on skin if you can, and doing 8 to 10 circles at the base of the neck around that collarbone or clavicle. Keep it nice and gentle. You can do one at a time or both sides at a time. After that, then we want to stimulate the next set of lymph nodes. So taking our hands or fingers, splitting them into 2. We want to go on either side of the ear and have the palm of our hand kind of under that upper jaw. And again, doing 8 to 10 circles to stimulate those lymph nodes. And then next what we want to do is we want to start to move the fluid through the vessels. So we want to start on the side of the neck. The vessels run from the lymph nodes below the ear to the lymph nodes at the base of the neck. So taking your whole hand, fingers wrapping around to the back of the neck and working downward pattern on the side of the neck. 8 to 10 times, and we'll do that on both sides. You can do both at the same time or one at a time. After we've done and stimulated the neck as much as we can, make sure that you try to get into the back of the neck with your fingers as much as possible. And everything draining down. And then we want to also make sure that we're draining around the face. We do know that some of the glymphatics drain to the lymphatics in the olfactory area, sinus area as well. And so think about a line down the middle of your face, and then everything from the inside or the middle goes outwards towards those lymph nodes. So starting at the bottom, underneath that jaw, kind of working out before it goes down. Again, both sides at the same time is just fine. Don't have to press hard, 8 to 10 times in each area. And then once you've done as much as you want in that area, you can start to work up into the cheek area or around the mouth. And then you can make sure you work kind of underneath the eyes in that sinus area. And then if you're working above, you can kind of work forehead and around out to the sides. So someone can spend as much time as they want in any of those areas, but that's the direction that we want to move towards. Think about 8 to 10 in each area if you're just looking general. But a lot of times people have most of their fluid around the lower jaw and around underneath the eyes. Once you have finished that, then we want to make sure we get it out of the neck. So then we finish with, again, down the side of the neck and even into the back of the neck a little bit. And make sure that we do that on both sides. After we've moved it out of the head and neck area, then I like to finish with a couple more deep breaths to make sure we get everything moving back to the heart. So hand on the belly, nice big deep breath in and out. Breath in and out. And one more big breath in and out. And that's a general routine for lymphatic drainage to support the glymphatic system to the brain. Again, we're not going to be able to get in the brain and work into those ventricles to move the fluid through, which does a lot at night, but all of that fluid we know then drains to the cervical lymph nodes. So if we can focus on draining the head, neck, and face area, we can really then hopefully support the glymphatics in the brain even more. Always be sure to reach out to a doctor for more personalized guidance, but I hope you all found this video helpful. Thanks, everyone.